Let's move on to some stuff and things.
Excuse me.
It was the guy.
Piece of shit.
It was Sweet Tooth.
From Twisted Metal, yeah. That's his father.
Yeah, that's correct. I have a couple different things here that I want to get to fulfill our obligations to the paranormal and conspiracy community. There's a lot of you out there, I know. And we have obligation to fulfill to you, the listener, who cares about this stuff. I care about it too. So I'm going to give Clown Baby and Joe an opportunity to pick what we talk about next. So
I even have some crazy conspiracy stuff in that realm. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I have a couple headlines here that I want to run past you, and you let me know what you want to talk about when it comes to conspiracy stuff. I have a story entitled "My Encounter with the Mississippi Monkey Man." Then I have one called "U.S. Special Forces Hunt Killer Bigfoot Group in Western North Carolina." Western North Carolina. Then I also have rectangular alien base found on the moon. And there's a picture right there. And I also have a bit of more of a fun story called Top 10 Festivals for UFO and Alien Lovers.
I always love a good listicle. Clown Baby, what do you think?
Let's go to the Mississippi Monkey Man.
I like monkeys too. Yeah,
Mississippi Monkey Man. Okay. In May of 2009, a man never named talked about his night he encountered the Mississippi Monkey Man during a late night trip back from Norfolk. And I'm going to try to peruse this, read, if you will. And so please stick with me. And this is his account with the Mississippi Monkey Man. It was a very hot summer night. I was coming back from Virginia Beach, and me and my girlfriend at the time were together. And by the time I had got to, me and my girlfriend were together by the time I got into Mississippi. I left Virginia early in the morning in the car. By the time I got to Mississippi, Highway 59, it was already close to midnight or maybe 1 in the morning. Highway 59 is eastern Mississippi, and it is very, very lonely. You just have Highway 59 with the traffic going that way and the traffic coming this way, and you got all the tall trees on both sides and nothing else. Maybe you might have a little rest area or a little mom and pop gas station every 15 to 20 miles, but in between there is nothing. As I drove that night, I was tired, and I was on the road from the morning since the state of Virginia. My girlfriend was already asleep, and my little boy was in the back seat. Because I'm a night person, I didn't have a problem staying awake. As I drove down the highway on the side, I saw a man walking kind of fast, looking down. Very tall, loping man that I thought that he was wearing a coat. Loping, is that a word? Loping? Loping. Or it's not looping, it's loping. A very tall, loping man that I thought was wearing a coat. I thought, what the hell is he doing here? First of all...
to lope. Run or move with a long bounding stride.
Oh, okay.
A tall person running?
Okay. A loping man. Okay. A very tall, loping man that I thought was wearing a coat. I thought, what the hell is he doing here, first of all? And why in the hell is he wearing a damn coat on this hot Mississippi night? I said, honey, I saw a man walking alone. I need to help him. She said, are you crazy? I said, no, I'm not. I'm going to offer him a ride. I'm going to give him some money so that as soon as we get to the next town, he can get a room and buy himself a nice hot meal or whatever. Boy, this guy's a really nice guy.
He sounds nice, but I don't know why he wouldn't give him a banana.
Well, first of all, he didn't know this was a Mississippi Monkey Man. He thought it was a tall guy wearing like a large coat or an overcoat or something.
Okay.
So
I get that. Maybe he didn't have a banana on him.
That's true. Not everyone has a banana in their pocket, Joe.
No. It's unfortunate because you never know who you're going to meet.
You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes you got a little banana in your pocket.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes someone's got a carrot, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, carrots and bananas, they're interchangeable. You know, at night, Whatever feels good.
All right, to continue on with the story, let's finish it up, guys. Please. Too much silliness. So
this is very serious. The monkey man is serious.
It is. This is serious stuff. To continue on. So I put the car in reverse to make sure that I wouldn't get ahead. I don't know what that means.
Why? I would want head while I was driving.
Joe, please. Your malarkey is getting very tiresome, and you might be in joke jail pretty soon. Okay.
God. So, they prosecute gays harder. The joke jail judicial system oppresses gays.
So I put the car in reverse to make sure I wouldn't get ahead. I was already about 2,000 feet ahead of him when I was going in reverse, and he was closer to the woods. He was actually on the shoulder of the highway. I stopped the car, and he stops. He looks at me, and I notice a massive man, and my eyes are trying to adjust to the darkness of the night. And I said, Sir, I would like to offer you some money, sir, so that you could rent a room in the next town. He looks at me, and I realize it was not a man looking at me. He made a loud screeching sound that even today my ears hurt, and then he ran into the woods. I was horrified. I got into the car and said, honey, I didn't say anything else. I put the car in first gear and drove 85 miles an hour, and my girlfriend was like, what happened? What happened? Honey, what happened out there? I said, honey, it wasn't a man. It was a Sasquatch. I just had an encounter with a Bigfoot. Later on, I realized that there have been stories dating back to the 1800s and 1700s about the Mississippi Monkey Man, stories passed on by the slave Indians. People back then have often talked about the Mississippi Monkey Man. All right, and I'll post a link up to this story. This is from phantomsandmonsters.com.
Yeah, this is my homepage.
I love the site. I order books from this website. I love these first person accounts about these encounters. This guy seeing a hitchhiker essentially on the side of the road. It's like, oh my God, this guy has a coat. I'm going to pull over on the side of the road, try to offer him money for food and a room. Is completely insane to me. I see people on the side of the road all the fucking time, and I guess I don't have the inkling to pull over and give them money. This guy wasn't even just offering to help. Hey, where's your car? Are you broken down? This guy was
what
like,
if it was a chick?
This guy was like, take my money. Please take my money. You know?
What if it was a chick with a big old pair of, at least B pluses or C's?
I'm not a titty guy. I'm not a breast guy. Breasts are nice.
What about boob? Do you like one boob? Do you like singular boobs?
I'm more of a butt guy.
I
massage your boob.
I'm
You're like badass Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Let's start to massage your boob.
Yeah, I'm more of an ass man. Boobs are nice, but it's not everything to me. You gotta have a nice ass. That's true. So if this Sasquatch had a nice ass, yeah, I would have pulled over. Sure.
I think the guy's not telling the whole story. I'm thinking he thought he was a dude, and instead of wanting to just give him money so he could get a room for the night, I think he wanted to get a room. I think he was trying to pick up some lot lizard. He's not telling the whole story.
He may have saw somebody on the side of the highway. Is like, oh my God, I see an overcoat, because in the movies you see like sometimes hookers wear overcoats so they can flash us, so they can show the goods. So maybe he thought, oh, this person's wearing an overcoat in this hot Mississippi heat. Maybe they want to show the goods. Maybe they got let me see that Bigfoot donger,
Maybe.
Let me see that dick. I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know. Well, maybe he thought it was a woman, but you would assume that he could probably tell from the stature that it was a larger person, and you don't really encounter too many women over 6 foot, not very often. So he probably could tell that it was a larger person, most likely not a woman walking down the road that had an overcoat on, possibly a flasher, and he pulled over to offer money, which is kind of weird. You typically offer a ride or assistance with their car, not offer money. So there's probably something going on in this guy's head that he was actually pulling over to the side of the road to offer money for sex. I don't know.
Probably.
That's the only thing I can assume from the story. But that's the story that I have of the Mississippi Monkey Man. I will continue to investigate this. And if I happen to come across any stories, I'll read them for you. And listeners, if you have any stories about the Mississippi Monkey Man, send them in or give a call in to 614-388-9109 and tell us about what you know about the Mississippi Monkey Man.
And while we're at it, let's remind listeners, anybody who's new, come on in to the Slack chat where we are very active all day long. If you like that kind of a thing, it's an ongoing thread. Basically, it's a commentary, and you can join the Slack chat by emailing ourbigdumbmouth gmail.com, and we'll bring you in, and you can taste the insanity.
Yeah, you can just get in there and get crazy.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and
stop pushing your shit.
When you get in there, do not push your shit. And
you can push it, though.
We're going to curse at you.
You piece of shit.
We're going to call you a piece of shit over and over again.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
We're going to use emojis all over your ass.
Big time. So, yeah, it's fun. You can, if you have any stories that you want us to read or comment on, Slack chat is a perfect opportunity to submit those items.
And we do have a Patreon. And if you want to hit that up, it's can we search for Our Big Dumb Mouth on Patreon?
OBDM. Just look up OBDM, and it's
OBDM on Patreon. Yeah, because Mike has to.
So good.
Yeah, he has to come into a fucking sock, and he can't even dry himself off on a towel.
And roll around on the carpet.
He has to roll on the carpet to dry himself off because he has nothing. He has nothing. He's very broken.
Good.
He pimps very well, but he's a very broken man with nothing.
She shows up to work covered in dog hair every day because he rolls around on the carpet.
Bored and horny. I'm big.
I'm big. I'm big.
Some of these things are true. Our show is all about what you can discern for yourself. This is why we have people like Ryan Dawson on. We talk about things that maybe are kind of serious, but then we talk about things that are kind of a little bit weird. And so when we have, this little mix of things, we want you to be able to decide for yourself. And if you think there's any value here, we hope you can help us out.
Come in naked.
Yeah.
Coming in naked.
If you could donate, subscribe for $1 a month or $2 a month or $5 a month. It goes right back into the show. I'm not living a lavish lifestyle, obviously. If you, before I leave, I'll take a picture of Command Center Alpha 1 to let the people know that I live in the radio studio. I live for doing the show. I put everything back into it, and I enjoy doing it. And I'll continue to do it no matter what, but it certainly does help to get some listener donations and appreciation. It's going to go right back in the show, buying new equipment, and hopefully getting some stickers and T-shirts out there for everybody. Yeah. But Joe's right. I do need furniture for my apartment.
Mike is definitely
T-shirt designs.
And T-shirt designs would be good. Anybody who wants to submit a design will definitely entertain it. Obviously, we're all capable of doing it. I don't know if Jeff is. He can probably do the accounting.
Yeah, Joe and I actually have art degrees. We can actually do it. We just we're running out of time. We're far too busy fighting the New World Order to design T-shirts. Okay,
absolutely.
Stop whining, you piece of shit.
God, if you get Arnold and Alec together, I'll just feel miserable.
You have to be very gentle with that.
Yeah,
yeah, it's delicate.
It is a very delicate operation.
Knows how to treat a woman.
All right, Joe. Can we move on to some conspiracy or Clown Baby? Do you have anything you want to talk about?